Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. And welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB.
I'm the goob.
Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California.
Good times.
Good times. Goob.
Yes, sir.
Goob's I think it's like, that's the 10th time I've said it. So.
Yes, FB.
Yes, how was your week?
This close to getting rich.
This close.
Oh yeah.
So you picked.
Did you see the Derby?
I saw highlights of the Derby. I'm after the move. You got to unpack.
Of course.
No internet, no TV, just unpacking.
The world goes on without you.
Listening to music,
of course.
You know, from my phone, and
So you weren't aware of the 80-1 long shot?
I was not. Oh, this is when I was aware of the 80-1 long shot. I came in to work, and Red left, and then I took over, and I saw it on the TV, which was hours past the.
Oh, but amazing though.
Amazing what I saw.
I mean, first of all, I was almost rich.
Okay.
But second of all, what an amazing race run by the jockey and the horse. And
that burst from fifth, sixth, whatever he did to get between those two, and I thought not catch the first and second horse.
Oh man, it was one of the race for the ages.
And then to blow by them.
Yeah.
And to win.
It was definitely set up.
At 80-1. It was definitely a setup. There's no 80-1 horse.
Kentucky Derby just wants us to talk about the Kentucky Derby.
Gamblers don't. I mean, the bookies don't make that 80-1. He's not winning. That's 80-1.
Now, I've been to those horse races. They never win.
They never win.
They never win.
So if you bet $1,
and this, I think,
you get $80.
Something like that.
Okay.
It's always very confusing. But the point is, I think he was a last-minute replacement.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And ladies and gentlemen.
They were like, oh, here's some mule. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll let him race.
Come on in, buddy. What's your name? Steve.
Shakes
Never raced a race before? No, I've never raced a race before. No, never. Wait a minute. That horse looks familiar. And now entering the race, Seabiscuit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, what a race. It was amazing, though. I mean, got to give credit to where credit is due.
What I saw, I thought was amazing.
You know what's weird? He's got the same last name the owner of this horse does as my roommate. He's a McPeak. I know. I felt
it's impossible. All I know is if you bet $10,
woo,
shoot, I would have bet 80-1, $10.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, listen, we had Kentucky Derby, and like I said, I always saw a little bit of it, and we had some great football this week. Did you watch any of the mini rookie camp?
Rookie camps.
Yeah.
I mean, the Niners are pretty high on this receiver we drafted, Mr. Gray.
Okay.
They're saying his speed translates to football.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of little rookie mini. I mean, it's so intriguing for me because of the receiver thing, you know. So anytime I saw Watson or anybody catching a ball on a pack, even though it was like quarterbacks you'd never heard of and really fast receivers like reaching behind them to catch a ball that was
just waiting for a highlight.
Yeah.
What did I see?
What did I? Anything.
So who's got the early lead? Is there an early leader, or is it way too early to tell?
Oh, Watson.
Watson looks good. He's catching stuff.
He's catching stuff. He looks good. I mean, they say his speed it's real.
All right.
It's real. The speed is there. They said that linebacker though that we took first. Yeah, they say he's frightening.
The guy before Wyatt?
Yeah, before Wyatt. So Walker. So they say he's frightening.
Just too fast for
the
ball.
Fast, scary, big, mean. Just like, okay, maybe.
We're going to see a defense first team in Green Bay maybe this year.
I think we're going to see a run first team that is supported by
this one guy.
You know, a top two.
He likes avocado toast and stuff.
Yes. Who I don't maybe he does that thing where he kills himself at the end of the football season. He might eat avocado toast.
I bet he does.
I'd probably eat avocado ice cream too.
Aaron Rodgers probably eats avocado.
He probably eats avocado ice cream.
He's probably ahead of the curve. Him and Brady on some sort of weird diet list for like kale.
I bet you they share diets. That's for sure.
Something.
I'm sure.
And then Aaron Rodgers ignores him and goes surfing.
He's on the Y with famous actresses and hot women. Yeah, not a bad deal. Sure.
Not a bad
Yeah, that sounds great. Actually, I'll take that. I don't know
So
how you do that.
you guys are looking good then.
You know, I saw a grade or some grading. I saw it on like CBS or somewhere. They said the number one team, you know, when they took everything and gave everything grade like 4 points for quarterbacks, 3.1 points for running backs. I think the Packers were 0.7 for receivers, but everything else was pretty solid. And we were the number one team by roster.
Fair enough.
For, you know, like...
When they rated every player and gave them all points.
They rated every position. Every position. I mean, they might have rated all the players to get to position points total.
Okay.
That's fine. But what I saw, Packers were number one. It was like Bills and Chiefs and a few other teams. But I was like, well, I mean...
You can't beat Shanahan, so it doesn't really matter how many points you have.
I know, man. I don't know what the hell that deal is. I don't really understand why we ever can't beat Shanahan. It doesn't.
No,
because
really he's cool with people like Debo, who's gonna stick around.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Debo sticking around, but
I've been saying this.
But doubt about Trey, right? I know. Maybe it's just me saying it. I know. I just like to say it. You
Correct.
I want to keep making you doubt
on the beach in San Diego, throwing passes to Brandon Ayuk.
I'm telling you.
I guess he looks. You know. He didn't get the go route right. It's hard to.
Well, is he throwing in this wind?
The waves were in the way, I think.
Is it in the wind maybe? Because the wind hasn't stopped for 2 months, so it's possible maybe stop throwing in the wind.
It is windy these days.
No, I think Packers. I think grade-wise, I think they look good. What I saw in the mini camp and what I heard, and I mean, I know I'm just grasping at straws when I'm watching rookie mini camp highlights and finding out who looks good in rookie camp, you know. But the receiver room is full. Right now, I tell you right now, I don't think there's a free agent needed to be drafted. There's no more. I mean, if you said Julio wanted to come to the Packers for $2.5 million in a Super Bowl ring, I'd be like, Julio, the room has 9 players in it.
I typed in Julio, and there's actually a page on every team's website saying why Julio should come to your team.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they're just trying to get somebody, please, take Julio. Anybody.
If you have a Facebook and you are a fan of a team, that is on your Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Julio's coming to your team.
Julio's coming to your team. Why Julio should be a Niner.
Oh, yeah.
Why Julio should be a Packer. Why Julio should be a Raider. I mean, but I don't think, for us, I think after drafting 3 and then taking some other receiver in the undrafted free agent that is like 6'6" or something, I heard, who I don't think he's too slow, but I think they're going to make him a tight end maybe. But now that's like so many, like, okay, now how many pass catchers we got? 17. Julio, I don't know where you fit anymore, bro. You know, so now I feel like,
special teams, Julio.
Yeah, you want to play? Can you catch punts?
No,
I mean, I think there's a place for him. I just now think Green Bay has stocked a room full of players, and I think we're gonna find how many do you carry? 6. We got 9. We just got to pick 6 out of the 9 and run.
I mean, you got to hit on a couple of these kids. Right?
Well, Lazard, Cobb, Amari Rodgers, they're coming back. Sammy Watkins, we paid money in free agency. There's 4. So now you got to keep 7 if you want to keep all 3 rookies.
Right. They're all probably playing special teams this year, except for Christian Watt.
Well, I would assume the first 2 don't play special teams, but that kid on Nebraska, that Samari Torrey, whatever we do. Yeah. I bet you any money he's returned. I bet you any money Rich Bisaccia in the 7th round said, "Hey, can you take that Nebraska kid who can catch punts for me, please?" And they said, "Sure, Rich. We'll get that Nebraska kid for you to take check. We're Nebraska receiver, Rich."
Sounds good.
Perfect. So Niners look happy. I mean, I'm just.
We're solid.
I mean, I'm happy.
Don't worry about us. We're in cruise control.
Yesterday, we solidified 90 players.
There you go.
That's what we were supposed to do.
We drafted a lineman that might be a fullback or a tight end.
So you got another one of those fucking
Yeah, Juicek.
Yeah, you got another Juicek, huh? Yeah, good for you.
But yeah.
So there's not much in football. So let's wait. Want to give a couple of predictions?
Well, I just wanted to give Saquon Barkley a little love.
Oh, throw him. We are.
He got his degree. Graduated from Penn State.
Graduated from
degree in communications.
Dude, hey, you know what? Degree.
You know, he blamed it on the child, but he went and got it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? We are.
We
got a degree.
Got a degree.
Saquon, go say. I love. You know what? As a fantasy love, or lover myself. I hope Saquon has a good year. If he's sitting in the fourth,
it's sad watching that talent on the sideline.
Yeah,
for sure. Fun to watch.
Very talented. So what do you think? Some predictions? How about
let's do a couple.
How about offensive rookie of the year?
All right, so do you want to go over the favorites real quick? Because the favorites these days are
the receivers.
Pickett and London so far. So
that's the Steelers and the Atlanta
Steelers QB and then the Falcons receiver, right?
No, hell no.
So those are the favorites. You don't agree with that? All right, who you got?
I don't agree with.
Who you got?
I don't agree with that.
Well, they're the Vegas leaders in the clubhouse.
They're the Vegas leaders in the clubhouse. Okay.
That's what Vegas says. But yeah, who believes Vegas?
So I'm not going to say that. And now when we say that, do we have to take from the first round?
No, of course not. Absolutely not. There's a few Jets not in the first round that are definitely capable.
I know. I want to take them too. I just want to say the first receiver. I'm telling you, he's the most gifted receiver running routes in the draft. And I would say Olave would be probably best chance for, especially with this is Zach's year, second year.
There's a possible bump in the QB.
Yeah, possible bump in his life because he had a bad first year, and this kid could just run routes, and Waddle could run routes. And last year,
Devonta Smith could run
routes. And the year before, and this kid
Jerry Judy's still waiting to run some rounds with a quarterback.
Yeah, man. Something good with the ball.
Something good with the ball.
Who the fuck is here? Oh, wait a minute. We got Russell Wilson.
Ooh, it's Russell now.
Oh, man. Shit, I'm going to catch it fast.
Finally draft Jerry Judy.
Look at Junior of the Year. Jerry Judy. Hey, get a award. Get Jerry award.
Done.
That's
award
it. Right now, I'm starting a campaign. Get Jerry Judy an award. You got to give him something. Just one. Award. He should have got something. If he would have had a decent quarterback.
One of these years.
He was probably, listen, I wanted to say the kid from Detroit. I want to give him Rookie of the Year. Or Offensive Rookie of the Year. I really do. I don't know how he's going to come back from the injury. And I don't know when exactly he's going to come back from the injury.
It's important.
And I think Jared Goff and Dan Campbell, they're just going to throw that ball and go crazy. It doesn't matter. So Offensive Rookie of the Year could come from that team because he could just be like, well, I got 86. I just got 86 receptions and 1,000 yards for 12 touchdowns because
we were down by 30.
We all the time.
All the time.
And the kid on the other side is now getting recognition. Well, St. Brown, is getting recognition. So, I could argue that if James Williamson starts the season with the Detroit Lions, he could be Offensive Rookie of the Year. But I'm going to say the Jets take a huge step this year. I think the defense got better. I think the offense got better. And I think this kid is Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith. And
that's fair. Garrett Wilson, right? And they also have Breece Hall on the Jets, which
Garrett Wilson
could easily start into the Jets starting running back.
Right.
So if they actually put up like 25 points a game or something better than the 14 they put up last year. Corrections, next week they put up 17.9.
I think they step up.
So they're bump up another touchdown a game. So that'll help everybody.
Yes.
I'll be honest. I had another running back, not Mr. Hall, but I went in Seattle. They drafted a lot of road graders. They want to run.
Right.
And Rashard Penny's not going to last.
No.
And this kid from Michigan State, Walker the third.
Yeah.
He's a nice stud. So I'm going to take him for Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to get 10 games, 10 touchdowns.
And they like to run.
They're going to have to.
And he was number one.
Him and Breece Hall.
Yeah, they were the number one or two.
1A.
Yeah. So, and they got him third round, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my pick for offensive.
That's fine.
Defensive-wise, the favorites are Detroit, Hutchinson, and Thibodeau for the Giants. That's tough. And I think I already know who you're going to say, but do you know who I'm going to say?
No. Just because I watched all that stuff on that Packer kid doesn't mean I'm going to take him for 2.
I'll give you the first one.
Okay. Well, I know who I'm taking.
Was it Jordan Davis?
No, it's not Jordan Davis, man.
Ooh, all right, so I got Jordan Davis as one of my picks, but I really want it to be, hot sauce.
Yeah. I think he's going to get it because I think he'll get interceptions.
He
And
grabs a couple picks.
Yeah, I think he'll take one back to the end zone.
He'll start his own gritty.
He'll get a 99-yard interception return for a touchdown, and people are like, "Oh shit, that was insane." He'll be around the ball a lot.
Yeah, so Gardner's our pick.
Yeah,
let's just do it.
I think it works for that dude's defense. That dude, I mean,
the X9,
solid. Yeah, I think if he has a superstar in the,
he's never had a cornerback that can cover people.
It's funny. Did we give the offensive rookie? Did I give the offensive rookie and the defensive rookie of the year to the Jets?
Well, you did, yeah.
I did.
Well, this is fair.
Which is
if
fair.
they're the
No,
most
but
improved team, then
I think they're one of the most improved teams. I think the quarterback, and then I said the kid out of Ohio State is going to run the routes and
yeah.
I think this is the most improved team with rookies that are superstar rookies.
Superstar.
Yeah, top 10.
Yeah, I can't see a whole lot of them. Like, I don't see Drake London doing that much in Atlanta. I mean, they're going to be a terrible team. Some of these other guys, I mean...
Who's going to start? Oh, there you go.
No quarterback.
Okay.
No quarterback.
There's a prediction. Who's the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it's Mariota. Right?
Really? I mean, you picked a kid to get drafted.
Who, Willis? Oh, not because he's a good quarterback.
I thought the kid from Cincinnati got drafted to Atlanta.
Oh, Ritter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Willis went to...
So I think Ritter's going to beat out Mariota?
Yeah. Who's starting quarterback?
I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, Mariota hasn't proved anything to anybody.
No, I mean, they're going to give him every chance. Like,
they're going to give him every chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him $10 million. They gave him backup money.
He will start.
He will start.
But I don't think he'll make it that long.
Okay. So then that's why London doesn't get. They'll have quarterback. They'll be quarterback.
They'll have no idea what they're going to do.
Zach's going to hike in it. Garrett, go.
Kyle Pitts is going to get in a fight in week 4, probably.
So, yeah,
someone throw me a football.
So you're saying that Ritter will be the starting quarterback?
Yeah, he will.
And London won't win the Rookie of the Year?
No, he will not.
Jets will get both?
They could.
That's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, I'm just saying Hot Sauce could just get his own Rookie of the Year on his own.
I mean, it could be the running back from Houston who was drafted in the 5th round. Can't even pronounce his name. No, it's like Mike Jones.
Could be Christian Watson with the Green Bay Packers. Who the hell knows?
Of course.
Did you guys draft anybody in the first 2 rounds?
We drafted nobody except for damn, I forget. Why'd you put me on the spot? Davis Price was a 3rd round pick, and that's what I keep thinking about.
So was he a lineman that you picked or defensive? Can he win Rookie of the Year?
If he gets 12 sacks, Drake Jackson could possibly win Defensive Rookie of the Year, maybe.
I mean, I could give Defensive Rookie of the Year to Walker.
D Ford's not going to help us. So,
no,
I mean, he's going to get opportunities.
Right. So that's what I'm just saying. Can you get an Offensive Rookie of the Year? I think the Packers have an opportunity. They could do Defensive Rookie of the Year. One of these studs from Georgia could get Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Any one of them.
5 of them. Like 5 in the first round, right? It was like some shit like that. It was like, so any one of those guys, no problem. Defensive Rookie of the Year. No problem. So.
Speaking of no problem.
No problem.
The Dubs are up 3-1, and now no more Ja Morant. Which makes me sad, actually.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Love watching that guy play. So so it's looking good for the Dubs.
He elevates the game. And ain't no elevation in the Memphis' life anymore.
Nope.
So, yes, that's over. But we already said, I said the Phoenix. And you've been... I said the Phoenix. And you've been saying the Warriors Phoenix. Now, right? I mean...
It doesn't look like Luka has enough to get over Chris Paul in the showdown of the slowest superstars in the history of basketball. It's like watching something on like. But
we also said, or we talked about earlier that, we've spoken that the home court teams are winning it all.
Yeah, Phoenix got home court. I want to keep saying home ice, but we'll get to that.
Home ice is next.
Home ice is coming.
We'll get there. But if home court is winning and the Phoenix won by 20 tonight.
Oh yeah. And
they have home court advantage. I love Luka.
Love Luka. He needs a little more help than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he does.
He's no Scottie Pippen, that Jalen Brunson.
You know, I think the letting go Porzingis maybe was a mistake. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, he's the zinger.
He's the zinger.
Who doesn't want a little zinger on the squad?
Who fits right in with the Luka?
Yeah, he did.
Right next to him.
Sure. Wherever he wanted.
Shoot, rebound, man.
Yeah, played a little defense, even.
So and without Morant.
No, I mean, we got the pool party, the Splash Brothers. I mean, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. I think Draymond's not beating anyone up anymore.
I think with Morant, it just went to Game 7 and the Warriors won anyways. But it was a longer, maybe, series.
We didn't want to play Game 7 in Memphis. No. That was our thing, so now...
No, you didn't, because if Morant was there, it could be Jordan S.
Now, even if Memphis steals Game 5, we come back to San Francisco and we close it out Game 6.
Right.
I don't think that should be an issue.
No, I think that series. I think these two series are pretty much coming, and you want to rest and be kept up with the
if we're gonna have to brawl with Jay Crowder and the rest of those Phoenix guys,
because that's gonna be.
We'd like a wrestle.
It's gonna be
rest before the wrestle.
Yeah, I know you're saying he's cool right now and not getting any fights.
He's ready though.
But when he starts, Jay Crowder. Crowder is different. Crowder and Green are going to go at each other.
All day long.
All day long. So then that'll be good. That'll be a good matchup. And that's going to be a good series. And which is what we have in East right now. We have some pretty good.
Same kind of thing, yeah. Home teams are holding serve.
Holding serve. They are holding serve. But we got some battles there still.
Giannis
is battling his ass off.
Him and the Boston guys, both Grant Williams, Al Horford, Marcus Smart. I mean, he's just throwing his body in there 1,000,000 miles an hour. Coming like a Mack truck at these guys. A very athletic Mack truck.
A very athletic Mack truck. That dude's scary, man.
And yeah, they're making the refs make calls or not make calls. And it's getting bumpy and bruisey up there in Milwaukee and Boston.
Right, which is becoming almost that's not. I hope the refs don't screw this up.
You know what? I'd hate for it to come down to a charge block call in this series. So,
holy shit, you guys! All right, and unfair to them because what do you do?
It's such a split second thing, like every time, and they better not keep going to the monitors to do block fouls now. The game's already slow enough with all the smacking in the face and everything. Like, you smacked me close to the face. Timeout.
So if you get a nice 4.5 hour basketball game.
Baseball's 2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5. We've fixed baseball. We've slowed it down. Then we've speeded it up, and now it's working well. And now we got to go to basketball.
Right.
Let's just go back to the '80s then. That's how we get back to basketball.
There you go.
And smacking that shit doesn't matter.
Nope. Keep rolling.
Roll tape. Go. Keep going. Hey, get up. Flopping shit don't count. You know what flopping means? You're not part of the play.
Oh.
And it's 5-on-4 now. So get your ass up, you lazy.
Beat up in the locker room.
Yeah.
We don't flop around here, man.
Yeah, no, fuck no, we don't flop. Yeah, Charles Oakley would not let you flop. What the fuck was that? Did you just flop? Well, beat your ass. Get up, motherfucker. Anthony Mason would have beat. I mean,
what a nice tag team wrestling that would have been.
You know what? What would you call them? You know, there was the Road Warriors, and there was what would you call them? Like the Harlem shit, get up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How about just run?
Knick-knack, smacky whack.
Yeah, some shit, scary shit. It would be scary. So and that's how I feel like that's the only right now series that I think is
that's like destined for Game 7.
Yeah,
that's destined.
And just beating up and killing each other.
Yeah.
So and then there's the Heat and the Bulls, or no, Heat and the 76ers and. You know, I wish it was the Bulls because I wouldn't have to listen to Harden and fucking Embiid talk all the time. You know, I heard Embiid say, I didn't get to MVP and I don't understand what I need to do. I don't know. Do shit like what Djokovic did, which was like...
Be better than Luke? Djokovic.
Yeah, I mean, be better than me. Do that thing where it was like, I led this one, and this one with no one. And you had Ben well...
I mean, yeah.
He had no one either. Yeah, hey, listen, James Harden. Hey, James put up 31 in Game 4.
He did. It looked like maybe he had turned the corner. Did you see what he just did? I think the game ended just a little bit ago. He put up 14 whole points.
14 whole points. That's not 31.
4 assists.
4 assists.
And 4 turnovers.
Oh, wait.
So more, turnovers and assists equaled out.
So that's 0.
That cancels out.
I helped somebody score a point. And then I helped the other team score a point same amount of times. So
yeah,
0.
James on the road has not been performing.
I don't think James on the if could we get like a stat of what James has done on the road in the playoffs?
It's about 14 points.
It's about 14 points?
But, like, I could basically sum it up kind of in one little...
Well, we summed it up last week.
One little clip, though.
What's that?
James Harden was being guarded by Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Top of the key. He did his little Harden dribble, 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 dribble. I'm so cool, dribble, dribble, dribble.
Right.
And then he took it to the hoop, tried to lay it up, and Jimmy Butler was just there, and he was just like, wow.
So he just followed him and blocked the shot off.
The echo makes a good wow
Well,
sound.
it does actually.
Wow.
When you have no furniture in the place.
Then nothing on the walls.
Nothing on the walls.
Good echo this episode.
This is a very echoey episode. That's fine.
So Jimmy Butler's just gonna wow
on him, and then plastic face just is.
I don't understand. He only got 12 shots today. I don't know. The mask must not be agreeing with him.
I mean, I don't.
He's no Rip Hamilton.
You know, it's
hard to play
there's
back
only
in.
so many injuries, and I think he's dealing with a couple other injuries, and I mean, eventually the body just says, "Shit, I'm doing the best I can."
It's the first year in a long time he's even made it through like the whole season. So.
Right. So I mean,
so he's got the whole season wear and tear,
and the mask, you know,
and maybe he's not Batman. I thought maybe he was Batman for a second.
No, it's not.
He might not be.
He's not Batman. Batman kick your ass. Just to say, I mean, you know, kick your ass. Speaking of kicking your ass, hockey is kicking.
Lots of ass kicking.
Lots of ass kicking, and we've that's what. Listen, Wild in trouble.
The Wild are possibly in trouble.
Possibly in trouble.
I recently found out that Marc-Andre Fleury, former Penguin great goalie,
right,
is actually he got the start in the playoffs.
Nice.
Which he hadn't really played much in the regular season.
And
a little bit.
And for the Wild, right?
Nah. So I'm all in. Let's get a Wild bird shit crazy cup going.
No, I'm in, man. I love Wild. I told you that's
flightless birds and wild stuff.
I'm telling you, that's my pick, man. So let's.
Yeah, no, I'm a little overconfident as a Penguin fan. We're up 3-1 against the Rangers.
Right.
With our third string goalie.
Has
it
been the third string goalie since game 1?
Halfway through game 3.
Okay. All right.
So we won 1, lost 1 with the starter.
Okay.
Or actually, no, wait. Louis came in the overtime game. So yeah, it was the very end of game 1.
And that's
why instant correction.
And now he's been there the whole time?
Correct. He lost game 2. We only scored 2 goals. And he's won the last 2. And we've scored 7 apiece. So we're making it pretty easy on the game.
Right.
If we score 7 goals a game, it's going to be...
All you got to do is stop 6 of them. Or don't give up more than 6.
Right.
Okay, coach.
So, I mean, I'm definitely nervous. Back to New York for the next game. Then...
Oh, does it go 1-1-1? It's just go 1 and 1 and 1.
It definitely does the one thing.
Okay.
So when New York, Pittsburgh, New York again, I'm pretty sure.
Does it go 2 and 2 and then 1-1-1?
I think they changed it for TV these days, so they just go the 1-1-1 in all of them now.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Prove me wrong. Comment below.
Yeah, hell yeah. Prove us wrong or him wrong. Because, I mean...
It might change for the finals or something weird. I think.
Well, I just like, I like the 2-2 and then I go 1-1. What? Shit, that sounds very exciting.
Exactly.
But I like the 2-2 because you could get the, you're down 2, bitch, you know what I mean? And then there's the huge 2 games of excitement because they got to tie again. Right. And then it's
that is
true. 1.
Probably comes down to travel.
It probably does come down to travel. But, but back over there in the hockey land of the East Coast, travel...
They get on a 45-minute flight to New York from Pittsburgh.
Where are you going? We just get on the train. We just take the train over. You get on the train? It's fucking insane.
No problem.
Take an airplane. Nah, it's 48 seconds on the train.
It's really not bad.
We get down to the sub and we shoot, it's like an hour. Yeah. No.
So Louis, he's the third string goalie. Like I said, he's been getting all this help, and I gotta give you some Crosby record updates.
Oh, yeah, I love Crosby record updates.
I mean, he's got 9 points in 4 games so far. Not a record.
9 points. That still sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, over 2 points a game that's Gretzky-esque.
That is Gretzky-esque.
So anyway, he's got to 200 now on his career. 200 career playoff points.
So that's goals and assists?
So that's number 6 all time. Goals and assists.
Goals and assists.
That's
good.
Check out the list though. It goes Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier. Sorry, Mark, about that other thing earlier.
He's learning a lot about you now, Mark.
And then a couple other Edmonton guys, Yari Curry and someone else.
Oh, Curry. That's a great name to put on the list.
Jaromir Jagr,
Oh.
Who played 90,000 years in the NHL.
That guy's still playing in Russia right now, right?
He owns a team.
Owns a team and
plays for it.
Third period every game.
Right. He does the little hand wave, scores on the other team. That's it.
Nice.
And then number 6, Sidney Crosby. So that's an impressive record.
That is. That's a lot of times in the playoffs for the Penguins.
15 straight years, I believe.
Yeah, that's how you get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you get to that. That's how you get to that record. Tom Brady got all those records because he keeps going to the playoffs and Super Bowls
Constantly,
constantly, all the time. So like, who holds all the Super Bowl records? Pretty sure Tom Brady actually.
Before we get out of hockey, another correction. I couldn't think of the movie Slapshot last week.
That was Slapshot. Is that?
That is like
that's classic.
Like the Hanson brothers, Paul Newman. Oh my goodness, how did I forget that? I shouldn't have, and I apologize to the Slapshot franchise.
I'd like to do an instant correction too because we did a whole football thing and we only brought up Tom Brady now and I just like to just say Tom Brady. I mean, somebody get $10 million, 10-year, $375 million contract for a job he's never done before, and he's not even gonna do it. They're just giving him a contract free like.
If we keep doing this for 90 more years, maybe we'll get there one day.
I'm like, what do you get? You got 10 years, $375 million. For doing what? He's going to host football. When?
He's gonna show
Whenever
up.
he retires. So they're just going to fucking wait, but they've already offered him all that money? Well, I guess I got a challenge, Tom.
Taking your job, buddy.
Taking your fucking job. If you keep playing football, bucko, you might not have that fucking job eventually.
Keep playing, buddy.
Keep playing, bro. I need you to play at least another 90 fucking years.
We got this. We got
this. This is not a problem. So hockey's rolling, and we're just gonna say that we're not gonna talk about who you're playing in the next series. You got to beat the Rangers, right? 3-1.
It's not over till it's over.
Because you're very superstitious tonight.
Yeah.
All you
don't want to talk about anything. Yeah.
You will cockily tell me that the Niners are gonna beat my ass every year and win the Super Bowl, and you will tell me the Giants are the best.
2023 champions.
2023 Giants are the best baseball team ever, but the Penguins, I don't know if they're going to beat the Rangers. We're up 4-0, and I think there's no more games left. But you're still fucking Penguin hockey.
You know how many times teams have lost 3-1 in the Stanley Cup playoffs? It happens every year. It's not like basketball where the home team wins all the time. You know?
Barely now since we're talking about it, Rangers probably moving on to the next round.
Nope. Nope.
Fucking dickface. All right, well, listen. I don't want to ruin anything for you. Who else is rolling? Avalanche gone. They're done. They're at home going.
Sweep. Yeah, sweep for the Avalanche, and everything else is 3-2, 2-3, or I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah, 3-2. Right? Yeah, Wild 3-2. Yes.
Yeah, Toronto. That's another fun series. Toronto and Tampa Bay. If you want to watch some fun hockey. We got the American, Austin Matthews, who we talked about earlier.
The superstar.
He's got 3 goals already in the playoffs. He's playing well. Got Toronto up by 1 against
San Ramon Kid.
Against the
San Ramon Kid. Yeah.
So they're up 1 against the defending champs, the Lightning.
Nice.
So that's a fun series.
You want to knock the defending champs off the
Oh, they've won 2 already. It's time to get rid of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's time to knock them off.
It's a nice little town.
Their little thing there.
They try to be not Florida, but that's all right. We know you're Florida. You can't have 3 in a row.
You know what Florida is? Florida's just a bunch of New Yorkers living in Florida. That's how Florida is. Florida is criminals and a bunch of people from New York. Speaking of New York,
they go from Tony to Anthony.
Yeah, right.
That's about it, man.
That's why they all go down there. That's why all the gangsters go down there to sunbathe and do their work because they're all from New York, anyways. Speaking of New York, perfect. New York baseball right now.
Man, the big cities and
the big cities.
Big cities are killing.
You know what? The TV markets.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory right there. I'm just saying, but the TV markets, you get they got it covered on both ends.
Right, if only the Cubs were any good.
Right, and then the White Sox and the Cubs.
Right, but yeah, no, both New York teams, both LA teams.
1 and 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they all got 20 wins already.
Yeah.
And what were you telling me earlier about the Mets?
No, I'm telling you, that's the impressive thing. I don't care what you say. You could tell me the Dodgers are the best team in baseball, or you could tell me that the Yankees are the best team in baseball, or you could tell me that the Angels are. But the Mets are right there, and they got a 7-game lead on second place in their division which to me, I'll take that over. I could be the third best team.
Is that possible? Is that a thing? They're up by 7.
Yeah, they're up by.
They've only played like 20, 30 games.
Apparently, the
Braves aren't doing what we thought they were
Braves
going to do.
suck, and who else? The Reds, the Phillies. They just all.
Well, the Reds are in Central, and they were on pace for the worst season of all time.
That's right.
They had 3 wins, and then sadly they played my
Your
Pirates. They swept us. They swept us.
Now they got 6 wins.
Now they got 6 whole wins.
Yes. Now you know what? Now the season's not looking too bad.
So it's looking brighter every day.
So Braves, Phillies suck, and the Mets are killing it. Who else? Pirates? Who else is in that division?
Oh no, that's the East.
Let's see something.
Yeah, Pirates. They're in the Central.
Okay. So they're with the Reds.
Correct. So yeah, those two might.
Those two are at the bottom of the division.
They're going to be fighting for it, but we already have like 12 wins.
Who, the Pirates?
Yeah.
Oh. You got 6. You're 6 games ahead of the Reds.
We're way ahead in the race for worst.
You're way ahead in the race for worst team, and the Mets are just killing everybody in their division.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently.
Well, they beat the shit out the Giants.
Oh, I mean.
So that wasn't fun.
Oh, really? How bad?
It was either 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4. I know they just kept beating us though.
Nice. Oh, have we played them yet? Have the Dodgers played the Mets yet?
I'm not sure. We go back there and
with both having 20 wins, with both having in the 20 wins, probably not yet played them yet, huh?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. So, or maybe we just split it or something. I'll have to look into that.
It's possible.
I just really found out about the Mets the last few days where I was like, what the hell? They're 7 games ahead? They're the best team in baseball? Because you know me, I think the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. And then I found out it's the Mets, actually.
I guess it's the Mets.
It's the Mets. The Yankees are killing it.
The Yankees are killing it.
Angels are killing it. Trout looks good.
When does he not?
I know, but I mean...
He would have played through his injury last year if they were going for any sort of playoffs.
He's that generational guy we talked about before, that 3,000 hits that...
Oh, yeah. He could play tackle, tight end, point guard.
He couldn't play point guard.
Probably golf.
He can't play point
Swimmer.
guard. Swimmer. He can't swim.
Shot putter.
I bet you he can't swim. I bet you he can't swim.
I bet he can't throw a disc. Or a frisbee.
Frisbee. Can't play frisbee.
Mike Trout can't. He definitely can't throw a frisbee.
You know what throws a frisbee. He's not that kind of athlete.
Don't need to throw frisbees. They don't want to. Athletes just don't want to throw a
hurt
frisbee.
yourself throwing a frisbee. Like
weird.
throw your
it's just weird.
elbow out or something.
Yeah.
Be completely horrible. Yeah, so good job, Mets, man. I was taken back. You don't put the Mets in the
Amazins.
Yeah, you don't put them in the kicking butt category.
No.
Or the winning their division by 7, being the number 1 team in baseball. Been a long time since we've said that. Like Dwight Gooden and Darryl Strawberry, maybe.
Good old cocaine days.
The good old cocaine days.
Yeah, they were fun back then.
You think that's the last time we said that about the Mets?
Goob saw him at the club.
Goob saw him at the club?
Yeah.
Man, I knew Goob probably.
Daryl and Doc.
Daryl and Doc probably did. Who else they had? Who else they have on the? Oh, man.
Mookie. Mookie Wilson.
Who was Gary Carter?
Gary Carter was there.
Oh man, we're talking some great baseball players.
Could have been a Dykstra year.
They won. They
won some things.
They won some things.
Yeah, Bill Buckner, baby.
Bill Buckner. Mookie.
Shout out to
Mookie and Bill Buckner. Bill, how is hiding?
How's hiding going?
Bill, if you watch this show, we're thinking about you. Wherever the fuck you're hiding. I know where's Bill hiding?
He's hanging out with the kid from the Cubs with the glasses.
Oh, him and that guy. They go have beers together every night at a club with like 5 gangsters.
Secret underground Vienna club.
Yeah, right. Every table they look at, there's somebody doing this at the fucking table. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we're in the right place. No, this is the safest place. These people will be killed too. No, it's that fucking telling you, Tony. I fucking ratted. I ratted on all these prick bastards. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's sad. It's just a fucking game.
You know, you gotta know the rules.
It's just a
the unwritten rules.
Know the rules. That kid was excited. He probably had 2 beers. He put his hand out. The ball fucking hit his hand. Now there's some douchebags in the stand screaming, that's the guy right there who ruined it for us.
Right, Moises Alou was not happy.
And then now we gotta sneak this kid out. Now they're looking for him. Now he's living in, you know where he lives?
Florida for a while.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And he's going.
And now he's at some table with some guy named Tony. Fuck yeah! I fucking caught that ball, Tony.
You got my back, right, Tony?
Fuck Tony.
Don't worry about a thing.
Let's go out to a fucking suburban house where nobody knows we live here. You know what I mean?
All right, so let me nail one thing real quick.
Get it.
little mini shout out to Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Because we're talking about all the big cities, New York, LA.
Yeah.
We got a Cleveland Guardian.
Oh.
Something to feel good about in Cleveland.
Well, I'm feeling good about Cleveland.
Anyway.
Yeah, go.
Kid hit a grand slam to tie the game of the ninth.
Sick. That's sick.
Game went a couple extra innings, and then...
Boy, he tied it in the ninth.
He was not done yet.
Oh.
And then he hit a 3-run homer his next at bat up to win the game.
He got 7 RBIs.
He got 7, and if you count the 8th inning, he had 8 RBIs from the 8th inning on, which, that's a record.
That's got to be some kind of fucking record. I mean,
yeah, so...
8 RBIs. So he went grand slam to tie, 3-run homer to win? Were they down, or did he just dig them up?
They were down 8-2 at one point, starting the 8th, I believe.
Starting the 8th, so it was 8-3 one of his runs.
Right.
And then 9th inning, he put 4 more up, so it's 8-7. So somebody else got a run.
Sure.
What was the final score?
I believe it was 12-9? 11-9. 11-9.
11-9. So he actually needed that homer he was a walk-off homer.
Yeah, what happened is the 10th inning, they both scored their little ghost runner guys. How they, 10th inning, they put a guy on second base. So they both scored their ghost runners, and then he came up the next inning, hit his 3-run bomb, and that was so fun.
They didn't take the ghost runner thing because of me, right?
They could have.
I think they did.
No, I think it's been in play before the 10 episodes that we have done.
This is episode 10.
Episode 10.
Who the fucking thought we'd have done 10 episodes?
Thanks, Good Time Tavern.
Yeah, Good Time. Thanks for sponsoring us.
Thanks for sponsors all these years.
Actually, you like and subscribe, you get a free drink at the Good Time Tavern, just to let you know.
Mention what minute this has happened.
Yes.
We got your back.
Just mention John Moran. John Moran. Just right there.
John Moran.
John Moran. Mention that name, subscribe and like the FB and Goob Show, and you can have 1 free beverage at the Good Time Tavern. And for every episode you like, we'll appreciate you. Thank you. So, go Guardians. Go Kid. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, good for him. One of those days they'll never forget,
Go Mets, go Dodgers. 1 up on Padres, 2 up on Giants. That's the key. I mean, like, if I could just flip this jersey the fuck over.
Yeah, no, he'll be trailing the whole time, but he's going to be biting at your ass, Mr. Post.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I'd rather be the Mets. I'd rather be the
up
third
by
best.
7.
Up by 7. Shit, I'm the 3rd best team, up by 7. But, could be the 8th in 5th place.
Hey, that's pretty good.
How many teams?
Dude, we got it backwards. 5th out of 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not as good as I thought.
Yeah, they're in 5th.
Oh, in their own division.
In their own division.
Oakland.
Or should we say...
That's right, they're fans
Las Vegas.
Right, soon to be Vegas.
Soon to be Vegas.
That's right.
Or...
If Oakland's not going to watch them, why should we?
I'll go to the games.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're doing the same
1,000 subscribers. We'll sit right behind the catcher and make any sign you want.
All we need is 944 more subscribers.
Yeah, and a chalkboard.
And a chalkboard.
And some chalk. if you had a chalkboard, no chalk.
For your younger viewers, maybe a dry erase board.
Yeah, a dry erase board.
Something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, it might be easier to get a chalkboard into the stadium then. Oh, I don't know. Do they care? I mean, there's only, like 724 people there. Do they even have security anymore? Can they pay for it?
We're pretty white. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll just walk right in. Yeah, man. I'm still kind of excited that you keep being a Pirates fan as a Giants fan, and then the Reds swept you.
Let's go Bucks. I know. That was embarrassing. We lost to the worst team in the league. That wasn't even close, really.
No,
it's just sad.
It's fine. Listen, there's
why root for the Guardians and the Giants?
There's 162 games. And so far, the Reds have won 6. And you were part of 3 of them. That's like 50% of their wins was from you.
I feel like sometimes it helps to be helping.
Who were their other 3 wins?
No idea. I wasn't paying attention until I realized that they're on pace for 18 wins out of a 162-game season.
I would love to see an 18 and 162 season.
Oh, man.
Has that ever happened?
I don't believe so.
What's the lowest game's ever won? 50?
No, it's pretty low. It's in the 30s.
30s? That's not even trying.
Correction coming next week.
That's not even trying. I mean, it's got to be more than that, right? It's got to be.
Could be.
I don't know. We're just guessing. Now we're just hoping that.
Just making stuff up, right?
Now we're just.
But 18 would have been right there.
Now we're hoping Tom Brady quarterbacks for 3 more years.
Maybe he just give us some of his money, and we can do all the work.
Who, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
That guy's got so much damn money.
Yeah, we'll do most of his.
He's got a contract that he's not even
We'll give him the piece of paper. He'll know exactly what to do with it.
These piece of paper?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're pretty much done with yours, right?
My paper? I'm done with mine. Do we have anything else? What's going on?
Oh, we have tons of stuff.
Let's go.
All right, well, we should talk about soccer.
Let's do it. I want to talk about soccer. I want you to talk about soccer, and I want to learn about soccer.
Well, I mean, this relates to you directly.
No.
Because Chelsea, as you may or may not know, was owned by Abramovich. Like one of those Russian big yacht guys that they're kind of going after.
Oh, guys that are losing their yachts.
Yes.
Yes.
He's like one of those dudes.
Right.
So Chelsea was like, fuck this. England said you can't be an owner here, forced them to sell.
Okay.
So the winner of that...
Oh, England said, sell your team because you can't be here no more.
Yeah, well, he was kind of like, I'm just going to distance myself. And they're like, yeah, you distance yourself and then sever ties and then sell stuff.
Oh.
He was like, well, I'll just be over here. No big deal.
Wow, that's serious.
They were like, nah, keep going. Not far enough. Yeah, so he sold.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there was a big auction. All sorts of people were in the mix for it. And that eventually went to the Dodgers.
The Dodgers own?
Yeah, the Dodgers are part of this consortium.
Oh, consortium. Oh,
The Dodgers owner, a couple other guys.
Right, like
so
Magic Johnson owns part of the Lakers.
So like
the Dodgers because he's part of some consortium.
Exactly.
And he might buy the Broncos because he might be part of some
consortium.
Yes.
Exactly.
I want to be part of one.
So anyway, good win for, I guess, USA.
Let's get 10 guys together and buy a car. Is that the same thing?
I get to drive it first.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's just part of the consortium of the car. You know what I mean? Like, I get it on Sundays once a month.
I think it's more like you get a little bit of a pie.
So then we buy a car, then we put it as an Uber, and we all make parts of the pie.
Right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Tony, you got a new job.
Hey.
You're driving the consortium Uber.
Is that Tony or Ricky? I can
never tell. He's got his head down right now.
Ricky's sleepier than Tony.
Yeah, that's Ricky.
All right, so we had that going on in soccer.
Okay.
Pulisic played well in front of the American owner for the first time. Had an assist. Rated 8 out of 10 by the British soccer analysts.
Pulisic,
so good stuff there.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
That's a good rate.
The guy that scored all the goals got a 9 out of 10.
Oh. There's only one behind that guy.
Right, exactly.
That's nothing.
So
I'd take one behind that guy any day of the week.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know if he's going to stay at Chelsea or if they're going to sell him. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
The one thing, I don't really mind.
Sell him. We don't know if he's staying or...
Yeah, I don't really mind.
We're selling him.
If he goes somewhere else, he'll play more. The one thing I do care about is a long-lasting relationship, longer than Pulisic and Chelsea. FIFA is no longer going to be producing its games with EA Sports. You know what I'm saying? FIFA 98, FIFA 2005.
Yeah, I don't. What do you mean they're not going to play this anymore?
They're
not going to make FIFA World Cup for EA Sports anymore? EA Sports not going to make games anymore?
Correct. Yeah, they ended their deal. So FIFA will still be making FIFA something, but it won't be with EA Sports.
There's a couple.
The creators of Madden.
The couple versions of that game are some of my favorite games of all time.
Completely epic.
Epic. I mean,
which year was your favorite?
98.
98 was
That's
your favorite?
the World Cup year.
The one with the big gold cup.
The big time gold cup on it.
Yes, that was one of my
Young
favorites.
Michael Owens across the middle, and he's got the goal.
Right? Yeah, see, I went NHL 94 for a few years. And then
that's how I learned about Juventus and Real Madrid and all these teams. I feel like I learned from that game.
A little bit of culture.
A little bit of culture involved in that game. Damn.
We all need some culture.
I mean, that's like saying they're going to not make Madden anymore.
Or, yeah, say Madden was going to be produced by, like Jackass or something. There's in my life of playing video games, and it's not that much, I can be honest with you. I've only had a couple of video games, and when they got taken over by another company and redone it was never the same. It was never the same. Generally ruined, yes.
Ruined. And I'm only talking about games that were only made like 3 or 4 versions of it, and then some other company took it over in version 5. Well,
Different game.
Different game.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that's too bad for that. That's terrible. Let's like fingers crossed. Madden never changes.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, and I don't play Madden, but one day I want my son to play Madden, and I still want it to be the same going forward Madden, what they've always done, which is make a better game every year. So, I'm sad to hear that about FIFA.
Me too.
Yeah.
One thing that's not sad. Seattle Sounders have won the CONCACAF Champions League for club teams in both North America and Central America.
Really?
For the first time ever. First time an MLS team has ever done this. Oh. So, I mean, you got to get a little shout out.
Yeah, that's a huge shout out right there. Are we going shout outs? Are we starting shout outs?
I mean, it's kind of right about there, yeah.
I mean, like, listen.
So, yeah, shout out to Jordan Morris for having more CONCACAF Champions League trophies than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo combined.
Dude,
yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that guy right there. Dude, shout out to that guy right there. How many you got? I got one. How many you got? 0. Well, you guys are the best ever. Dude, shout out to that guy. Shout out to me. We won a trophy. First time ever in soccer
for a club team. Yeah, it was our club trophy. Not just winning the MLS.
I mean, we say American soccer does not exist, but
hey,
now we're in the World Cup again.
Back in the World Cup.
Back in the World Cup again, and
we're beating the shit out of Mexico.
CONCACAF.
Now we're beating club teams. Yeah, club teams.
Say, listen,
I like it.
So.
The more trophies we win, the more people I make watch.
Remember up and coming gun sport disco? No, it's not. The up and coming sport is soccer.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it is. And that's the one that'll matter. And that's the one that's actually now we're seeing awesome. Good for us. So shout out. That's 2 shout outs for
Seattle.
Yeah, that's 2 shout outs for Seattle and soccer.
I got a second shout out for Cleveland. Guardians have one more thing to be happy about.
So they had that awesome thing happened, and then now they got one more thing. What is it?
Did I even say his name? Josh Naylor was his name.
Josh Naylor, that's right. Okay.
He had a bunch of RBIs after the 8th inning, and their star third baseman, Jose Ramirez, has agreed to re-sign $150 million when he was offered $200 million by a bunch of other teams.
To stay.
So shout out to him for taking the old hometown discount. He was happy where he was. Quote, 150 or 200 million, I'm happy in Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Shoot. Not a lot of people say that.
Not a lot of people do that.
I mean, Devontae, we'll give you more money than the Raiders are offering you. Yeah, Green Bay is cool, man, but I'm going to go to Las Vegas. I mean, that just doesn't sound like Cleveland.
Peace out.
Peace out, bitches.
Yeah, so shout out to him for being a happy-go-lucky guy and liking where he's at. And the Guardians got happy thing number 2 this week.
Man,
the Indians, I know.
Well, the
Indians.
So weird. The Guardians, no, we're going to get used to it. We're going to say Commanders over and over again here very shortly.
Yeah,
we're like 120 days away from, I don't want to be quoted on that, and I will make a correction on that, but I'm going to say 120 days away from football today. 100, so from today.
Oh, and we can just make shit up until then, so that's beautiful.
120 days. Oh, it's on here soon. Because, I mean, like for me, a conversation, in 2 weeks, will Rodgers come to the camp to throw to the fucking rookies?
No.
Nah, he should.
He will not.
Yeah, see, and I'm against that because you can't. I'd love smoothies. I love smoothies. You know, I can hang out. I can hang out with Aaron Rodgers. I got a shout out.
What you got?
I got a shout out. Aaron Judge hit his first walk-off home run ever, and he hit that today.
Excellent.
Today, the Yankees won.
Boo Yankees.
Boo Yankees. But you know what? Listen, apparently today it's all about home runs, walks, and strikeouts. And Aaron Judge, he got a home run to leave the game with.
There you go.
So shout out to Aaron Judge.
Boo.
Boo. Fuck you, Aaron Judge.
Fuck you, Aaron. Aaron Judge, we're just kidding. We're taking it back.
Yeah, we're taking a shout out back. It's a non-shout out, but good for you on getting your first walk-off home run.
Right? Only 36 more to catch Willie Mays.
Good luck, buddy, because it doesn't sound like you get them a lot. You've been playing for a while, and this is your first one. So that's why I gave you a shout-out, because this is a shitty podcast. The other guy, they mention his name on ESPN all the time. So, well, that was my shout-out.
I got a shout-out to a man who's made a lot of money.
Tom Brady?
Phil Mickelson's boogie.
Phil Mickelson's boogie.
Phil,
yeah,
what were you
shout out
thinking?
to that guy, $40 million, right?
Oh man, Phil lost $40 million. I mean, maybe it was just like, didn't need it or whatever, but wow.
That's unbelievable, $40 million.
How can you be wrong that many times is what I'm thinking. And after the first couple times.
Did he bet? Maybe it was only 2 bets, $20 million each.
It was just Tiger, I'll beat you. And he was like, nope, you owe me $40 million.
Listen. You think he just bet again? You think he just bet on himself to beat Tiger Woods all the time? Bro? That's why they're such a shitty relationship.
That's the deal.
Give me 10 grand on me to beat Tiger. Damn, you lost again, Phil. You know what? Stop betting on yourself. You probably win more. You stressing yourself out, dog. You got to stop that shit. Phil, stop betting on yourself. That was what Pete Rose never did. He never bet on himself. He bet on
Pete Rose's public service announcement of the day.
Yeah, never bet on yourself.
Stop it,
yeah,
Phil.
Stop it, Phil. Pete Rose, he said that. Well, good. I mean, that's a good shout out, actually. I like that shout out. That dude.
The VIG on that. Imagine the VIG. He's getting on 40 mil. Holy shit.
I mean, so he's like 40. I mean, he paid Phil some money. That's how Phil kept coming back. Phil didn't just lose 40 million straight dollars. I mean,
he beat Tiger that one time. He just got the taste of blood. He was like, I got this.
It's like once it hits your lips, you just, I can't stop. I mean,
I can't stop.
Phil had to win $1. I mean, and then he said, shit. 39.99999 to go. That's insane. Well, shout out to that dude.
Yep. He's rich.
He is rich.
He's rich.
You got any more shout outs or shout out, man?
I don't think so, man. I think
shouting the shit out of you.
I have been. It's been pretty fun.
I had one shout out, and it wasn't even fucking Buddy Franklin, because I love to shout out.
Well, yeah, Buddy Franklin is the man still.
Yeah, man.
What was that? We should update.
We should find out where Buddy Franklin.
We should have Googled him.
Yeah.
Someone let us know what Buddy Franklin.
Yeah, what is Buddy Franklin's total goals now?
Seriously, what's
1,012 probably.
I was going to give a shout out to us.
Well,
64 subscribers.
64 subscribers.
10 shows.
10 shows, 64 subscribers. Not bad. That's not. We're not on TikTok. We're not crazy. I haven't gone to jail yet.
Did you want to get into like how? Oh wait, alligators.
Oh,
right.
So this is our fucked up thing.
Yeah, I think we're just.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, do the alligator.
You know what? I think it scares the shit out of me.
What, people attacking famous comedians like ourselves?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Now, you know what? Fuck it. That is fucked up. I know. Do the alligator thing, man, because I think... No, we'll do both. Start with the alligator thing, and then just start with the alligator thing, because that scares the hell out of me.
All right, so apparently alligators can climb over fences now. Like, not just like little fences, like fences that I and Scotty have had problems with crawling over in the past.
I've got scars on my head. I can't crawl over fences. I hit the ground on the other side most of the time.
Man, these things are just crawling over. I mean, urban alligators are not my favorite thing.
No, that's like a spider with wings. I mean, it's like, oh shit.
Completely unnecessary.
That's a funny thing.
Right? Why did you give him the ability to do that?
Now he can fly. Fucking, he can bite me and fly. And he said that's what I mean. Alligators can climb well. I mean, that's just so.
When did they learn that?
That's totally another.
That's just fucked up.
Public announcement: wherever alligators live, don't live there.
Don't live there.
Because you can't even put up a fence no more. Now they just climb the fuck over.
Just roof them all.
Yeah, you just sit. Don't live there.
Just get out while you can.
Okay, so what is our?
They're gonna learn to read and write.
Give me our fucked up thing of the week.
Well, I mean, I was sitting around, after our 10 shows,
right,
I'm thinking, man, all these comedians are being attacked on stage. We got the Will Smith thing that was well publicized.
Even we publicized it on the thing.
And then there was the Dave Chappelle thing that happened recently. It was less publicized, but he was attacked by some amateur rapper who got the shit beat out of him afterwards.
He got his ass kicked.
But still, it makes me afraid that, some madman just...
At any moment in time.
At any moment.
Somebody could come in here and kick our ass for the things we
slap
say.
the shit out of me
for the things you
for
say.
making fun of Detroit and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what frightens me. Somebody from Detroit might come and slap.
Baker
Mayfield actually might come slap the shit out of me.
I hope he ends up in Detroit.
Yeah, right. You know what? Hey, Baker, he's a blue-collar guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, you know who the blue-collar guy is?
Who?
It's Gardner Minshew.
It's Gardner. Where is Gardner?
Where is Gardner? You know what? That's it. You know what? We're gonna do a Gardner Minshew watch from now on.
Minshew watch.
A Minshew watch. A mustache watch.
Today's actually, you know, a day in May, and May is mustache month.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was trying to grow mine, but don't grow mustaches, apparently.
Well, I got a good one.
Weird. You were ready for
I'm ready for a mustache. I'm ready for mustache month, mustache rides,
right.
Anything that deals with the mustache, I'm in.
Ready.
So give me a call. You know what I'm saying? It's 925-309 blank 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 motherfucker. Give me my phone number. Well, no, that is. Listen, I agree. That is fucked up, and I'm still gonna speak my mind and say whatever.
I'm just waiting for an alligator to attack a comedian because he just climbed over something and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, Ricky. Well, Ricky. Oh no.
Oh no.
We're almost done, Ricky. It's crazy. Alligators are climbing over fences.
Yeah, I mean, once we get to alligators and fences.
Yeah, once we get to alligators and fences, we're pretty much at the end of our thing.
That's it.
You got anything else?
Absolutely not.
I'm FB.
And I'm the Goob.
Peace.
Have a great one. And cut. I'm stuck.
Stuck, bitch.
I'm stuck.
I can't cut it. I'm stuck.